Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 10th day of November 2022, I'd like to welcome you over to APMEX so we can check out those live spot prices. However, before that, I'd like to welcome you over to Good Morning to a Tiny Numismatics. I believe that's number 275, and then that's going to be at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, 6:30 a.m. Pacific. Then tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, we have our Thursday night live auction. We have Mickey Minsky, Iris Gifts, we have Kevin over at Coins Making Sense, myself, Tiny Numismatics, and Bassman. We're all going to be hanging out and hope to see you there this evening and this morning too. Now let's head over here to APMEX and check out those live spot prices. Looks like gold is down $4.60 to $17.60.50. Silver's down 22 cents to $21.30. Platinum is flat at $1,530. And palladium is down 19.70 to 18.80.50. Now let's bump over here to the United States Mint and look at the bullion sales. And like I said, we're on the 10th day of November, so that means that the Mint had an opportunity yesterday on November 9th to add some data to the numbers for November, and they have not done that. And I would suspect we would probably see these numbers bump up rather probably in about a week or so. So looking forward to seeing that. Now let's head over here to Coin Week, and there's an article by Louis Golino, and that's special to Coin Week. And the title of the article is The Coin Analyst 2022 U.S. Mint Winners. And it's basically a 2022 year in review. And I'm going to go ahead and read this to you. It's very important. And I think his opinion is, well, it's worthy. Definitely is worthy. He has some great perspective here. Says 2022 was definitely a quieter year for the U.S. Mint coins, especially compared to last year. A banner year for the Mint in terms of sales, and one marked by several historic developments, such as the new American Silver and Gold Eagle reverses, and the return of Morgan and Peace silver dollars. That's right. So we had the Type 1 and Type 2 American Silver and Gold Eagles, and then the return of the Morgan and Peace dollars. That was incredible year, no doubt about it. And a lot of people made some good money on the secondary market from flipping those particular coins, the Silver Eagles, the Gold Eagles, then the Morgan and Peace dollars. I think that anytime that you can double your money on these things, it's kind of remarkable. Because normally you buy something from the Mint, and well, it's like when you buy a new car, it loses value right when you get off the lot, right? So arguably the biggest news of the year related to the United States Mint was the ongoing shortage of silver planchets. And you can believe that or you don't believe that. That's up to you. You're entitled to your own opinion, especially those needed for the bullion versions of the Silver Eagle, which resulted in much lower production of those coins compared to last year. And relative to the high demand for these bullion coins, there is little doubt that if more of these coins would have been struck, they would have been purchased rather quickly, helping to address the current market shortage and possibly the high premiums, I would add it. Now it says here the planchets must be struck to the exacting standards that the Department of the Treasury requires, especially regarding silver purity and weight, that is believed to be currently be provided by primarily just one company, Sunshine Minting, with some also coming from Leach Garner. And Sunshine also has other contracts to provide silver planchets and produces its own products. And I wouldn't doubt it if they produce other countries' fully marketed coins as well. This situation has pushed the market premium for these coins to what is likely the highest level ever seen for raw uncirculated specimens, which currently retail for at least $40 or twice the current spot price. That's right. In 2011, the coin sold briefly for over $50. That was because of the record high spot price of silver at the time. Now imagine if we have a record high spot price of silver as well as high premiums. Wouldn't that be interesting? And what would it mean for the price of silver? $65, $75 an ounce? Could be. And because of the current shortage of coins in the market, large bullion dealers who are unable to obtain enough coins for their customers from the U.S. Mint have been offering to buy them from the general public for $10 over spot for random dates to about $12 over spot if they are from the current year of 2022. Now, if your local dealer is still paying half of that, Lewis suggests that you sell them somewhere else. Now, he says also some dealers have offered to exchange customer Silver Eagles for other bullion coins, which would result in customer ending up with more ounces of silver. But why would the dealers, want these over bullion? That's something we ought to think about. Do some soul searching and maybe sleep on that one overnight. Don't think of the answer right now, because it probably won't hit you as hard as it would if you sleep on it. Now, it says here American Women Quarters. As for collector coins and circulating quality coins sold by the U.S. Mint at a premium, the American Women Quarter series has been the surprise hit of the year, with subscriptions for rolls that's being, in most cases, sold out almost the entire year. Absolutely. And some of the items that did come up, they were just in a couple hundreds and they were gone within seconds. You were there. You know what I'm talking about. Now, is it a surprise hit? No. Your humble narrator said that these were going to be a hot item. And they are, and they still are. And I would imagine next year they're going to be spicy too. It says here buyers continue to pay about $150 to $200 for these 3-roll sets, or 3 to 4 times the issue price of $54, that include a roll each of the Mint State coins from Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints, which are the only way to obtain the S Mint coins that are shaping up to be some of the lowest mintage circulating quality coins issued in many years. Don't doubt that one, folks. With subscriptions for the 3-roll sets selling around 7,600 units each because they were limited to that amount, mintages for the 2022 S quarters will be only around 300,000 each. That is roughly half the mintage of even the lowest mintage America the Beautiful S Mint issues. That's right. So they're comparing apples to apples there. That were also only sold as part of the 3-roll sets. But if you look at it, the 1932 D and S quarter, I think that has just a little bit higher mintage. But these are the San Franciscos, right? So earlier this fall, the 3-roll set subscription briefly opened back up, and some of you folks were actually able to add to that. And so was your columnist. He quickly added that to his subscriptions. Many collectors who saw the notice were doubtful they would ever see the coins, but his shipped recently. And congratulations, Mr. Lewis. As Mint officials explained to me earlier this year, demand for the coins outstripped their projections, adding that the coins became popular because of the mainstream coverage they received and continued to receive, combined with the fact that they are being bought and collected by people new to the hobby, including many females and younger collectors. And I think that's exactly what the Mint wanted, more female and younger collectors. Isn't that incredible? So not only these coins became popular because of mainstream legacy media coverage, well, we also had social media coverage, and that helped out quite a bit. And it's just remarkable to see that these really have got some legs. Now, it says here, but many veteran collectors, who in some cases were also not very excited about the new series, argue that speculation is driving the market. Boy, is this loaded or what? Says here, veteran collectors, who in some cases they weren't very excited. Well, that's because they got burned out by the other Mint quarter programs, right? The American Beautiful quarters, the State quarter program, maybe the American Innovation. Oops, I just knocked my microphone. And yeah, I mean, I can kind of understand that. But what they didn't realize, it seems like they didn't take a good hard look at what the content of these quarters were, nor they didn't look at the term. Was 4 short years. There's no burnout in 4 years. That's a high school career or a very focused college career, okay? There you go. Now, it's hard to say with certainty what role this is playing, but the fact remains that buyers are still willing to pay strong premiums for the rolls, especially that 3-roll set with those really low mintage S quarters. Now, there it is. That's a purple hard colorized silver dollar. That is a beauty. Look at this photograph. Kind of looks like there's missing reeded edges on there, and I don't think that's the case. But yeah, isn't it interesting? Now, I'm going to pass this up. I do think this was an amazing specimen, beautiful silver dollar, and the way they used color on this was perfect. Really well done. Kudos to the Mint. Kudos to the designers on that one. Now, here it is, American Liberty Silver Medal, after last year's fast sellout of the American Liberty $100 1-ounce gold proof coin with its dramatic and highly original design of a bucking bronco, and really hope that one wins coin of the year. That would be amazing. Expectations for a sellout of this year's silver version that was priced at $75 were high, and first day sales accounted for about 40,000 of the maximum mintage of 75,000 medals, with 5,000 of those from in-person sales at the Summer A&A World's Fair of Money in Rosemont last August, and some from bulk dealer sales. All right, cumulative sales are currently 57,000 units sold, and we know there's 75,000. All right, sales slowed most likely because dealers and flippers saw that this issue did not sell out right away. Those who bought a lot of them and had them graded have done well, with Proof 70 specimens selling for over $200 and more for special labels. But getting the top grade on this one has not been easy. Absolutely. We know that there's been some thinning and thickening on the rim of the coin. Interesting stuff. Now, some larger buyers who sold early made about 25% over the issue price, but overall, this is a metal that is more significant for its stunning art than its price performance. Absolutely stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. I love that design. It's a beauty. And that's really why you should buy any of these coins, is because you love them. And if you're there to make money on them, good luck. It really is. Now, it says here 2023 U.S. Mint products. As 2023 approaches, the U.S. Mint has already posted its product schedule for the new year, whose most notable features are, first, the For the first time since 1982, when the modern commemorative coin program began. Remember those I was telling you about, the modern commemoratives? We have the George Washington 50-cent piece, the 90%. They got the uncirc and the proof. Still reasonably priced, too, about $25. When modern commemorative coin program began, no commemoratives will be issued unless somehow one of the many pending bills in Congress manages to get the needed two-thirds support to have vote on the program, which seems unlikely in this election year. Absolutely, I don't think they're going to do it either. The other point is that there are not a lot of programs that stand out from the usual American Silver, Gold, Platinum, and Palladium Eagles annual sets and the second year of the American Women Quarters program, which will include coins, and it doesn't have everyone here. Eleanor Roosevelt, designed by former lead sculptor and engraver at the Mint, Don Everhart, in the summer that are sure to be popular. Now, it says here, two main ones to keep an eye out for: the return of the Morgan and Peace dollars, absolutely, folks, with the uncirculated issues in the summer, and the proofs, and the two-coin reverse proof set in the fall. See how he highlighted this one? Yeah, there's a reason why he made that one bold. That's important. Reverse proof two-coin set in the fall. Plus, the new American Liberty proof gold coin and accompanying silver medal in the summer. I think that's really cool that they're coming out in the same year. Now, Louis Golino says he suggested to the Mint officials that they also issue a $10 10th ounce gold version that was done back in 2018, but so far that has not happened. Sales of the larger gold coin have lagged in recent years, except for the 2022 issue, mostly because the combination of a spot price close to $2,000 and the premium added to coins puts them out of reach for so many buyers. That's right. So it'd be cool to have more fractional gold from the United States Mint when it comes to American Liberty products. Now, to your columnists, the main takeaway from 2022's U.S. Mint offerings is that we are in a period when the opportunities for making money on these coins are few and far between, unless you're a good-sized dealer, which is not surprising, and I don't agree with that. I think that if you measure your purchases, if you're flipping, you can make a good bit of money. I think that's that's Lewis's opinion, and he's welcome to it. It says here, after all the criticism the Mint received for the high roller coins of the David Ryder years at the Mint, like the V75 Eagles and the 2019 San Francisco Enhanced Reverse Proof Silver Eagle, officials there have been working to tamp down speculative fever on Mint coins. How do you think they do that? Well, remember what they did this year a couple times? There was a product that came out, and it became unavailable, went to remind me status, and then all of a sudden 5,000 to 10,000 of them showed up out of the blue, out of nowhere, and that caused the secondary market prices to deflate. So I think we've seen that a couple times here, and will we see that for 2023? I think you betcha. I think the Mint is going to be manipulating the secondary market from going on forward, as long as the current power structure is in play, or in power, I guess. They just want to manipulate the secondary market. I think they're doing that to make sure that the coins are going to, and the products are going to be available to everybody, so they're not out of reach. Because look at this. I mean, a high spot price, $2,000 price tag, and a premium puts them out of reach for so many buyers. And the Mint is trying to avoid that, right? By tamping down speculative fervor. Now, and this trend just reinforces what veteran watchers of the modern coin market have always said, which is that these coins should be, above all, enjoyed for their art, the resonance of their themes for the buyer, and the fun rather than profit. Now, if that's the case, these veteran watchers, why would they be so burned out with the American Women Quarters program if they're concerned about the art and the content, right? Yeah, kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? Now let's head over to the plus ones today. This is a joke. Now it says here, why was the cafeteria clock behind on the first day? Well, it kept going back 4 seconds. It sure did. Nothing wrong with seconds. Now this is Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein said this: the world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. Yeah. It's like looking in a mirror. It's kind of scary. Now, over here, the 39's fine, 99.9 KOI Coin News Radio. This is The Who, and they're wicked awesome. This is We Won't Get Fooled Again. Look at they're sleeping under that Union Jack there. They look like they're having a good time there. So there it is, folks. I'm done. I made it. What do you think? 2022 year in review? What are your favorite products? Which ones did you make good money on? And which ones did you collect? And if you don't want to make money on it, that's okay. It is. Not everybody's there to make money on it. So there it is, folks. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker.